There is nothing like the feeling of freedom when you're on the road with your motorcycle. But with this freedom, responsibility is very important. Responsibility of security for you and the rest of the riders. In this video, we're going to go through all the responsibility you will have every time you're on the road with the motorcycle, but also the things that you can do to improve that security for you and the other riders. Now, the question, if you're thinking on buying a bike, is what kind of bike is the safest? What is best for you? In reality, there is not a clear answer for that because all depends on what type of person you are, what kind of bike you like, but also what are your abilities and capabilities to drive a motorcycle. There is a big spectrum of type of bikes. First, known as standards, it's those type of bikes that we use for our commute. For those are the scramblers, Vespas, those are kind of bikes that are easy to maneuver, easy to drive on the road, on the streets, on cities, and are very comfortable, and they have an easy way to go through the city. These are very recommended, especially if you're like new riding motorcycles. Also, there is another type of bikes, touring bikes. Those are similar to this one behind me. They are more powerful on the road. They are going to help you go faster and longer distances. Problem is that it's not for everyone. You have to be at least a little bit expert maneuvering these bikes. If you're thinking on going all the way from LA to San Diego, or from LA to Vegas, or from LA to wherever it is, you need something more comfortable because at the end of the day on the road, you're going to get tired. So the cruise bikes are very comfortable to ride with and very powerful. So it's not for everyone. You need to be like an expertise riding motorcycles. Now, if you like sports, if you like speed, if you like the emotion of being a motorcycle, for those are the sport bikes. Problem with that is that very aggressive kind of bikes. Even the position on the bikes, it's aggressive. So it's not for everyone. You really need to know what you're doing of those bikes are kind of dangerous. So be careful with those rides on the road. If you like adventure, if you're like an outdoors kind of person, if you like going hiking or to the beach, adventure bikes are the ones for you because of the tires are specifically for being on the mountain or on the beach. The position is very comfortable and they're very fun to drive. Also, you need to be a very good driver and not for everyone. Now, you have to drive every time to ride on the motorcycle with all the gear all the time. When I take my first drive, the first thing they told me to me is like all gear all time. This means wear your helmet, pads on the shoulders, cover on the back, your elbows, your knees, and boots. I've seen people driving on flip-flops, on shorts, on a t-shirt. I know it gets hot on the road, but trust me, if you get in any kind of accident, you're gonna miss the boots, the pads, and the helmet. So all gear all the time. Doesn't matter if you're an expert riding motorcycles, all gear all the time. Now, if you're thinking on going for the weekend or even like a short drive, please check your bike, every little detail, the pressure on the tires, the brakes, the liquid on the brakes. Every little detail is important because if something falls, you could have an accident. So please check your bike step by step. So at the end of the day, there is no safest motorcycle. The safest motorcycle depends on you, depends on how you drive. You have to drive thinking that you're not in a car. So always be aware of your surroundings. You don't have the protection of a car, so the most secure bike, it's you driving very careful. If you like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, and if you have any question, please don't hesitate and call us.